Well, it was great. You know, the senator and I have been talking about trying to put this together now for a couple months, and we finally, you know, got a date together when she was free. And what we wanted to do is just, you know, let her meet some of the people, which, you know, we're doing here today, which is great. We brought her up to the Rome Lab, which I thought was a really great thing. You know, obviously we can use all the help that we can get on getting funding and money for Rome Lab. She went earlier today and spoke at the Edge Awards, which was great because she got a really good sense of all the different businesses, all the diversity in production that we have around here. So, you know, it's been a really good day so far, and she's really enjoyed it. She's a very, very quick learner. I know that, you know, when we work together in the house, and she's doing a great job and asks all the right questions. So it's really great to have her here.
It's important to meet the senator today because right now dairy farmers have always been at the mercy of the federal government in terms of the price that they are paid for their milk, and the current system is broken, and the only way to make long-term changes for the positive in dairy prices received by the dairy farmers is to change the legislation, which of course is instrumental to work with Senator Gillibrand and Congressman Arcari to do that.
Businesses, energy businesses, high-tech businesses, biotech businesses, healthcare, IT, all of that can be done right here in upstate New York in the Mohawk Valley. There's extraordinary opportunity because some of the businesses you have already are becoming market leaders in these industries. I just met a man who is doing solar technology. Small businessman creating fuel cells, extremely effective. It's something that can create jobs. Hopefully he can move his technology further and then hire some employees. So that's the way small businesses works, and you have to remember 70% of all new jobs in America are created by small businesses. So this new economy, this high-tech, energy-based, Department of Defense, national security economy is something that can really thrive in the Mohawk Valley. Well, today a number of dairy farmers showed up, and obviously the price of milk right now is very low. It is below the cost of production. One farmer told me he gets paid between $10 and $11 for 100 pounds of milk. His cost of production is $17 per 100 pounds of milk. So imagine you're running a business where your reimbursement rate is $10 to $11 when your cost of production is 17. You're not making any money. You're taking in a lot of loans, a lot of debt. It's a real problem. And the thing that's most crazy about this is the federal government sets the price of milk. So why in the world would the federal government set the price of milk below cost of production? That's my question. I'm going to be having a hearing on it in Washington to bring all of the various industry leaders together to begin to talk about how should we price milk in the future. Is this really what is best for our dairy industry? I don't think it is. And so I have grave concerns about how we protect our dairy farmers. I'm also concerned about the cost of milk to our consumers. The cost of milk to our consumers has continued to go up despite the reimbursement rates to our dairy farmers. It makes no sense. So I'm going to have some hearings. I'm also going to advocate for some emergency measures. I'd like to see the safety net for dairy increase during these very difficult economic times. So I'm going to be advocating for that safety net with not only the President but also our Agricultural Commissioner, head of Department of Ag.
So you can learn a lot coming to the Mar-a-Lago and talk to people.
I talked to at least 10 farmers about how their businesses are handling this downturn and what this reimbursement rate is doing. And a number of them came very well prepared with charts and analysis that I'm going to use in my hearings. As a national security issue, we cannot allow small farms in America to go out of business. Because if we do, we will have consolidation and ultimately outsourcing. And when you have outsourced production of milk, then how do we know we have food safety? I don't want my milk from China. You know, we just read all those reports how they were poisoning baby formula. We don't want to have to outsource milk production. We want it produced right here in upstate New York.